I want to encourage you guys to think about resources that would include the arts. If you're not very artistic, maybe that doesn't work for you, but if you're artistic at all, you consider some sort of artistic expression as a way of sorting this out for yourself, in addition to the writing. I've done this myself a lot. Remembering resources and sketching it out on a sketch pad, just a image that reminds me of it, or happy memories, or difficult memories. I mean, all these things I was able to draw out. The other things you can think about is something like scrapbooking, painting. Maybe you want to join a theater troupe and do Shakespeare, or maybe dance. All of those things, singing, playing an instrument, being in a band where you're singing things very passionately. There are times for people that actually solves it better than anything else, because it's an embodied acting out of a storyline. And again, what I want to say, talk about stories and myths is that the shock in your system, that's the dragon, is something that was not sorted out in your nervous system. And sometimes the best way to actually sort it out is to act it out through play, which is what the dance, the theater, the paintings, and all that can be. And sometimes that's enough. It depends on what it is, because some things you actually can't go back and do. Like it's internal, like it's this internal pattern of suffering. I want to open that up as potential. And so I want to share some of what had happened to me when I started to do the neuroscience-guided therapies and practices about 8 years ago. My dreams changed, and it took me a long time to sort out what was being said in my dreams, but I've come to understand it quite well. And then when I started to understand it better, I decided that I would illustrate it. Now, I do have an art background. I have a fine arts background, but because of my busy schedule, I actually used some AI tools to help me generate these images more quickly, which was still not easy, but still takes a lot of time because you got to figure out the prompts, which is not easy, but it was very helpful. And I found that creating it and reviewing them has been extremely helpful for me, because when I see the images, it's not just intellectual, it's actually body oriented and very profound.